Hi, my name is Erin.
I'm Ennui.
And I'm Leo.
And one special part about TJ is that you have to complete a senior research project to graduate. So we want to make a quick video about that to show you guys.
So we have over a dozen research labs at TJ ranging from biotech to robotics.
And at the end of the year, we present the results of our findings at an event called TJ Star.
So now we're going to show you guys a tour of our labs and the projects that we're doing this year. Okay, so welcome to the biotechnology lab. First off, on your left you can see the room that we use for mammalian cell cultures and the biosafety hoods. And now I'm panning over to the Zoe fluorescence microscope. We also have a bunch of centrifuges, distilled water, special incubators. This is the ion torrent sequencer that I will be using to sequence the microbiome of lettuce during my project and compare the microbiomes of domestic and imported lettuce. This is a chemical safety hood. And now we're walking around the window and you can see the micropipetting stations. This week I started the first part of my project and now I'm starting to move towards data collection, which I'm really excited about. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, this is Ennui again. I'm part of the neuroscience research lab, so we research the brain, but I will only be in it during our second semester. All of the other research labs meet for one period throughout the entire year, but the neuro lab is different. Students are only in the lab for one semester, but we stay there for 2 periods in a row. This means that on anchor days, we are in the lab for 90 minutes, and on blue days, we're in the lab for 3 hours. To enter the lab, there are certain prerequisite classes, meaning you have to take these classes before senior year if you want to join the neuro lab. If you're interested in biology, then you need to take the neurobiology class beforehand. But if you are more interested in computational neuroscience, you can take AP Biology and Artificial Intelligence. There are 3 different types of research projects that are conducted here. Projects are either related to behavioral neuroscience, brain-machine interface, or electrophysiology. Behavioral projects work with cockroaches, crayfish, or fruit flies. For example, my project will focus on treating fruit flies that have Parkinson's disease, and I will measure this using something called a negative geotaxis assay, shown here. Other projects test the memory of cockroaches by dissecting them. We also have some projects that test the response of crayfish to certain hormones. These projects are for people interested in biology, but there are other projects for people more interested in computer science. The brain-machine interface projects use an EEG to control things. This year, one of my friends is using an EEG to detect depression, and in the past, it has been used to control a bionic hand. Here's a picture of President Obama when he visited the lab back in 2011. In the back to the right, you can see a student wearing the EEG and using it to control a wheelchair. Here's another picture of the EEG being used. The last type of project is related to electrophysiology, which is where they measure the electric potential of individual neurons.
In the Mobile and Web Application Development Lab, also just known as the Mobile Lab, we make apps for Android phones and web browsers. Unfortunately, no images of the current lab seem to be available online, so you have this photo from 2014 and this drawing I made from memory. In the lab, we spend most of our time working on our individual projects, but we often take time to practice our presentation skills and talk about the hot topics of the computer science world. There's a lot of variety as to the type of projects people do in the lab. For example, my project is taking a phone's location data and using that to tell people about the historical significance of where they're standing. But my friend is making an app that uses artificial intelligence to edit photos for you.